welcome up to the stage Mark, the social Seattleite.
Yeah.
Coming up after Mark, we have Matt's been the Fawn for a while, and then Javis T. One more time for Mark, the social Seattleite, you guys.
Yeah, Mark.
Hello.
Hey.
I am Mark, the social Seattleite. My counselor thought it would be good for me to speak publicly to get over my fear of speaking to humans in public. Strong eye contact. She told me some things to work on as I talk to be a good public speaker. Like, don't read your notes. Make sure you look up as much as possible and only look at your notes if absolutely necessary. And I'm sorry, I wrote this really small. And for a brief second, and then go back to looking at the crowd. This is very important to help make a connection with the crowd. I'm sorry, that I wrote that really small. She said I should tell you guys some things about me that make me unique. So here I go. Smile to the crowd. My name is Mark Anderson, the social Seattleite, and I am unique. Here are some things that make me unique. I like hiking, coffee, IPAs, flannel shirts, overpriced Patagonia rain jackets, describing how woke I am, canceling plans with friends, watching the Young Turks, and becoming off-put when strangers try to talk to me. On the weekends, I go to 7 different protests, and every other Thursday I protest how there aren't enough protests. I work at Amazon, and I live in Fremont. I have lived in Seattle for 6 months, but that makes me a local, right? LOL. Change tone of voice so crowd knows it's a joke and laugh with... I've lived in Seattle for 6 months, but that makes me a local, right? LOL. Because I am one of the people who love Seattle, I refuse to admit that there's anything at all, even finitely wrong with Seattle. I think it is perfect. There's nothing wrong with Seattle. My favorite hobby is to recite these exact words every single time the sun is out, in a sarcastic and demeaning tone. Oh yeah, there's never sun in Seattle. It's never sunny here. Don't tell anyone the truth because then they'll want to move here. I say this every single time I see the sun, despite the fact that it's easily Googleable to find out Seattle gets the least number of sunny days of any city in the country, and it is currently having the highest number of people moving in. I also say this in a tone that makes it seem like I improvised this and it ended up becoming a joke, despite the fact every other person that loves this city says that every single time they see the sun. I am so liberal that to me, East Coast liberals are basically Trump-supporting fascists. I believe in acceptance and tolerance. So if I ever see a Republican in Seattle, I have the right to stop them from speaking, punch them in the face, and throw their corpse in the Puget Sound. Because I believe in acceptance and inclusion. Combine strong eye contact and smile. I talk to girls. Show excitement with thumbs up. I got a match with Chelsea, the female social Seattleite, on Tinder. I read her bio. She likes hiking, coffee, and IPAs. Isn't she unique? Listen to how things steamy got when we spoke on Tinder. Me. Hey. Her. Hey. Me. How are you? Her. This is moving too fast and there's too much pressure, unmatched. I can't wait for the next time we match again. My friend group is really close. We hang out in a coffee shop twice a year. And we like each other's posts on Facebook when applicable. I am working on my self-improvement. I am doing my best to stop having a painfully uncomfortable facial expression all day that resembles when you smell a fart. To go along with this, I will break my aversion to physical contact, conversation, and strangers all at once. Can I have a volunteer from the audience? Can I have a volunteer from the audience? Can a member of the audience please volunteer and come up? Please? Anyone? You, sir? Okay. Thank you. Okay. When volunteer arrives, say the following. Hello. After a response, ask permission for a hug. Can I have a hug? No. When volunteer says yes, initiate hug while audience cheers in support. Thank the volunteer. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can go now. Now, before I go, I would like to open this to the audience. Would anyone like to ask me, Mark the Social Seattleite, a question? Feel free to ask me a question.
What did you eat for breakfast?
I had quinoa, kale, and a fruit smoothie, all organic, and I made sure that I added as much acai berry, even though I may or may not be pronouncing it wrong. Would anyone else like to ask me a question?
Why do you have 2 pairs of sunglasses on your head?
I have 2 pairs of sunglasses on my head because I am unique. And I do not conform. Take that, society. Would anyone else like to ask me one final question? Would anyone else like to ask me one final question? It could be anything.
How do you feel about kombucha?
Kombucha is like the fountain of life. I have completely replaced drinking water and only drink kombucha. I scribbled it out, but in my hobbies, I like to talk about kombucha to other people and say how they should be drinking it, including its numerous health benefits. I am pro kombucha. Combine strong eye contact, smile, and laugh as you thank the crowd. LOL, LOL. Thank you, everybody. I am Mark the Social Seattleite.